And we are back once again for the next turn of Gettysburg, so let's see. Looks like some more blue boys start running. The cavalry is heading up there. So, what else? So the cavalry's heading up the York Pike to basically get on my flank. And also get out of the way of the actual battle. The Federals are starting to pull back. Some more cavalry pull back. What else? Yeah, they're falling back now off Seminary Ridge. The simple fact is, with the attack of Pender and Heath on Seminary Ridge, oof. What's he gonna do? There's a big ball of routed Federals there. He's digging in on the hill. So that's going to be a little awkward. What else? Anything else crazy happening? Not that I can see at the moment. It's just things are moving about that I can't see. Oop. Some artillery fire from Cemetery Hill area. Otherwise, some supply wagons moving about. Just some general shifting about. And it looks like 12th Corps probably arrived at this point. So, 12th Corps probably arrived. 4 undisrupted, no one recovered, no one routed, no one resupplied. Alrighty, so next, first and foremost, we'll start back here with Longstreet to zoom up the road. Alrighty. We'll pull back towards the road. Alrighty. How do we want it? Any artillery to do? Where are you? You are back there. It's just some 3-inch ordnance rifles. Ooh, sorry about that. My throat. Ooh, got something. Give me 1 second. Oh, there we go. So we have run straight into him again. Thomas, you are to go that way. Scales, you are to continue onwards. and look to... Yeah, right, there's a little bit of high ground there, isn't there? Yeah. They're literally just tucked behind a little bit of ground. Pesky Federal Cavalry. We'll go there. So this is Gamble's troops. Scales, you can stay there. You'll dismount, and you boys will move forward. Alright. Now the next part. The Richmond, Virginia artillery. The Orangeburg, Virginia artillery to hit. Or the Orange Virginia artillery will hit over there, not really cause anything. Danville's. Okay, Hardaway's. You are to... You can hit people on Cemetery Hill, but you're not going to. You're mostly just going to focus on Seminary Ridge. Alright, that's all of them. Now we bring Brockenbauer's brigade down the road. Brockenbauer can keep on coming. Now we get looking to set up the artillery again. So the Fredericksburg artillery will get up here and then unlimber there. There we go, there's the Fredericksburg artillery unlimbered at fairly close range as well, for at least for 3-inch ordnances. Well, what's that? What's that? About 7 hexes? Yeah, 7 hexes, so about a mile maybe. Up at McPherson's farm, they will do that. The Crenshaw. Alright. Who is in command? You are not. You are. You are. And you are both in command as well, so we'll continue to bring up the artillery. Just bring up more and more artillery. Basically, I'm gonna not really give him the option to shoot at my supply wagons. Just bring up all the artillery. We'll sort out whose is whose later. You're again 3rd Corps Artillery Reserve, so these are Heath's guns. Alright. How is Lee's command? Like, he is in range of Yule. Yule is not in range of Early because Early is all the way up here at the moment, so. And you can also charge up the pike. And now the 1st Virginia Battalion, which is part of Lee's headquarters, will follow up. They're basically going to be guarding Longstreet. As for Lee, he will move up the Chambersburg pike to... he'll move up to about here. Who can you see, if anyone? You cannot see anyone, so you two will limber up again and basically go down there because you're part of the Corps Reserve. Or rather the Corps' artillery. Committing Perrin here, as Perrin overruns the lower part of Seminary Ridge. Perrin is basically overrunning the lower part of Seminary Ridge, which will be useful. Thomas will follow in, will set up behind him to the side as well. Basically to not only guard the artillery, but also look to potentially exploit any potential breach. So this is a blind spot for that artillery, so perfect place for a perfect way to get at them. In the meantime, Lane's brigade out. Oof, eating musket fire. Okay, that's Cutler's brigade. Lane's Tar Heels will move up. Hit them with a volley. Hit them with another volley. How far can he get? He can get into there. Out. At which point, yeah, that's the 95th New York of Cutler. So Lane will move up. Lane will then go to there. Archer's brigade is a little bit... Archers to now launch an assault towards the seminary likewise. Volley in my face. So 14th Tennessee, the 7th Tennessee and the 5th Alabama Battalion will be helping to assault the 95th New York. Meanwhile, the rest of Archer will follow up behind and basically look to provide some support. They will both go there. So I lost 10 men there. And now Pettigrew's brigade will likewise move up. Pettigrew is likewise to move up and look to attack these boys from head on. Huh, that's a little awkward. Well, there's the 84th New York. So, 14th Brooklyn. Pettigrew. Lost 7 men. Alright. Hit the 76th New York with a volley. Okay, you can move forward, so you will. Oof. At which point you'll hit them with a volley. Pettigrew, you can move up. Alrighty. Heath, you will go into there just to try and keep command of your brigades. You don't really have ammo, unfortunately, but I run straight into that regiment. What's that? The 151st Pennsylvania. Get your butt there. You go up to there. And hit them with another volley. So, if nothing else, the Federal line is falling apart. At least at Seminary Ridge. And I'm still missing Scales' brigade from the equation, so... onwards then. We'll have Iverson move there. Lose a man. You're part of Iverson, but you're disrupted, so... Iverson as a whole will go into the woods to try and reorganise. Reorganise and recover, at least partly. Hit the 97th New York. Alright. The next point will be to... Who have we got here? So Ramsur's brigade will come up. I suppose I could move Ramsur up to basically try and hit them. Move Ramsur up. Lose 2 men. Hit them with a volley. And then look to hit the 16th Maine with a volley. Costing them another 22 men. Now then, that was Ramsur doing his thing. Now then, what else is there? We're getting we're just using the cavalry to basically keep an eye on them coming down, moving around over there. They can move down that road, but the Hanover Road, but they are likely to, well, it's going to delay them if nothing else. So I'm going to commit. I've got a choice to make here. Launch Doles forward into an early aggression, which I don't really want to do. So in this case, I think I'm going to commit Julius Daniels Tar Heels. You know what? I might not even do that, now that I think about it. I'll hit these boys with another volley. I think I'll just keep hitting them with volleys for now. Just at least until the old Early arrives. Once Early arrives, I think they will begin a proper assault. And speaking of Early, here comes Gordon. Alright. Get you all stacked in there. Smith. Hayes. Here comes the supply wagon. Alright, we're sort of outpaced these boys for the moment. So in this case, I think I'm going to remount parts of my cavalry and commit them just to basically play rearguard. So, once Early arrives, he's going to deploy, overrun Blotcher's Knoll. But otherwise, I think the Federals are in a bit of a sticky situation here, given, well, I definitely think they're in a sticky situation. I'm about to hit them with multiple assaults across all over the place. How far could they get? I could reach that regiment there, but the problem is my assault would likely then just be blasted apart by all this massed Federal artillery. But could I reach there with enough regiments to potentially assault it? That's the question. Dole's okay, you will soon be in range of it. You're a CD. Where are you? You are a C. You're a CB, so oh no, it looks like you got the same command radius, it just looked bigger for AB Hill. Alrighty, anything else to do? Heath is in range. Speaking of range, Penda's going to have to ride up to get in range with those lot. Hit them with a volley to try and force them away. Otherwise, yeah, Iverson and Davis are my officer casualties so far, but let us Proceed. I don't think there's anything left to do. Well, actually there is, sorry. This lot are going to hit them with a volley and cause next to no casualties. Trying to decrew the artillery. You will go there, actually. So the 42nd Mississippi can look to potentially hit them in the side. Well, at least force them back more. Do I or do I not? I don't think I do. I mean, what's the losses so far? I've lost 1,138 infantry, 34 cavalry, 1 artillery piece, 2 officers. The Federals have lost 744 infantry, 815 cavalry, 6 artillery pieces. I suppose if I do it, it's a potential for his entire line to fall apart. Not that it isn't already falling apart, but it would help. I suppose it would get me that one step closer for it to properly fall apart. But I think I'm going to wait at least another turn until the old Early arrives. Wait till Early arrives and then launch the assault. Again, as I swarm over Seminary Ridge with Perrin's brigade. What can I see from there? I could commit the 14th South Carolina further forward to potentially... What can they see? Can they even be seen? No, they can't. Can you be seen? Nope, nope, nope. So he probably knows they're there, but they can't be seen. Anyway, I think that is safely that. So, Brockenbauer, you come up. There we go. Continue to bring Brockenbauer forward. And that is that. So, onwards. Now the fun part. Ow. Okay, that was not what I wanted to do, clearly. 1 regiment from Lane. And 2 regiments from Archer. What about all 3 regiments from Archer? Alright. 2 regiments then. Oof. 39 attackers. "24 men lost. No prediction. Advantage attack. 30 men lost. Oof. Ow. 46 men to 33. My boys. Hopefully that should really sort of stick it to them for trying to run. They are not going to run. I know that's not even worth trying, so... What about here? Iverson... Davis... There we go. 30 men for 64. So... Yeah, it's the 94th New York being as large as it is that would have stopped that. But, granted, I've mixed the brigade, so there's chaos over there. They're not worth... That's not worth an attack. Oh, and up here. drive the 8th Illinois Cavalry back. So that's yet another turn. The Federal line is falling apart. Next turn, Anderson will arrive with his division, and Anderson will zoom up that road. I want Anderson on the field quickly. Whether he takes part in the battle before it falls, before night falls, is another matter. But where is it? What is it? It's clear at the moment to be smoky. What time is going to be? Strengths. That's not what I want. Not objectives. Where is it? Parameter data. Dusk will be at... Okay, dusk will be at 7. So we got little under 5 hours to continue to drive them back. So onwards, onwards and onwards we go. So I will see you all next time for the next one.